Hi, I'm the Space Quest Historian, and welcome to a very interesting little Friday night special video kind of thing, because today I'm not going to be playing a game from the classic era, or a game that's just come out, or anything like that. I'm going to go way back into the old days of the Space Quest fandom, back to those hallowed years in the mid to late 90s. This must have been around 1996 to 1998 or 9-ish. There was a Space Quest community, and we used to meet up on message boards, the original message boards of the 90s, and, stick around and being fans. And back when the internet was young and innocent, and trolling was just a fun pastime instead of, the absolute horrible shit show it is these days. It was a fun, more innocent time. Get off my lawn, you kids. I mean, Jesus. Yes, I am a very old person. I think I've mentioned that. Anyway, back then, making fan games for games was a new and exciting thing, and it's something that took a lot of skill because you had to be able to program. Programming in DOS is not fun. Programming for Windows 3.1 or Windows 95, even less fun. You really had to know what you're doing. Thankfully, though, a piece of software came along in the Windows 3.1 days that made making tiny little arcade games fun and easy. It was called Klik&Play. And as the name would imply, this is sort of a game engine, but not really. It's sort of a, drag and droppy kind of affair where you just, plot some things onto a screen and you've got yourself a little arcade game. Most people used it to make, top-down shooters and stuff. And of course, when the Space Quest community came across this, they were, all over it. They started making fan games up the wazoo. And some notable ones came out, and some not so notable ones. And for the longest time, I thought that these games were just lost to the ether. I remember one or two of them showing up recently, and, I downloaded them and, couldn't really get them to run. And, it's kind of hard to get this shit to run on a modern computer. At least if you don't know what you're doing with DOSBox and Windows 3.1 and emulation and all that shit. Thankfully, a friend of mine and, Space Quest fan from the olden days, Alan Luckachina, actually, being the pack rat that he is, held on to all of these games for all this time. Back then we didn't have cloud storage or anything, so he must have kept them on old floppy disks or burnt them to an old CD-ROM that has, disk rot at this time. I almost said droid rot. Anyway, he sent me this zip file with DOSBox in it and Windows 3.1 in it, and just this huge long list of games. So I'm going to be taking a look at those in just a tick. However, Alan also very courteously recorded an introduction. Remember your grammar, kids. An introduction for these games. So I'm just going to briefly hand over the word to him. He recorded a rather lengthy introduction, so I have made some pretty harsh edits here and there, but I will put up the full introduction of Alan's so you can all reminisce nostalgically for the olden times. So anyway, here's the short version of that introduction. Here you go.
Greetings, everyone. Alan here. Thank you again, trolls, for having me on the show. I'm currently coming to you live on recorded video from my cellular telephone, and if my theory is correct, you are seeing me in the Space Quest 2 wristwatch. Remember, don't accept any wooden buckazoids. I gotta say, first of all, that I never thought that my pack rat ways from back in the 90s would ever actually pay off and, mean anything cool. Like these games, okay, we'll call them novelties. I mean, in a way, they're kind of gems, though, because, they originated in a time when the Space Quest fandom was still, it's not that it's, dead now. I mean, there's been a resurgence. It's still there, but back then, okay, let's be honest, it was a bit more enthusiastic, especially since, as far as we knew, Space Quest 7 was still on the horizon until, we all got that wonderful email and I believe it was right around Christmas time, so that made for one hell of a Christmas present. But anyway, that's another video for another time. So anyway, about these particular games, I remember, I forget the exact website where I found them from, but I was browsing the virtual broom closet, and there was a topic about a bunch of different games. And I said, oh cool, there's actually like fans out there making, you know, games about Space Quest. It's like, you know, what's gonna happen? Of course, you know, and I know Trolls will be especially really thrilled when he discovers that a good 90% of them are Astro Chicken. And like I said, you know, they're novelties because, you know, they originated in a time when, you know, the fans are like, hey, you know, I want to do something cool. And like, I never used Klik&Play personally, but from what I read, it was really easy to use. And I could have back then, even with my, you know, lightning speed 56K dial-up modem circa 1997. Like I said, this was back in the day, and, you know, instead of actually having a social life and, you know, trying to date women and do things like that, I came home after school and I said, you know what? I'm gonna look up Space Quest stuff and other movie stuff, and then that's basically how I came across these games. And I remember there was one website, I forget the exact name of it, but they would have, you know, a game would be released almost every week, and I'm like, yes! These games are a lot of fun. Like, they were frustrating, but they were fun too. In fact, like, you know, growing up around Nintendo games and, you know, Space Quest games and adventure games in general and video games, I'm used to, you know, games are supposed to be frustrating. They're supposed to challenge you. You're supposed to be up all night, you know, being like, how am I gonna get through this? Like, you know, I'm glad I could, you know, dig these up for you guys, and, you know, I hope you enjoy the playthroughs. See you on the Chrono Stream, fellow time jockeys.
Well, thank you indeed, Alan. Yeah, I just realized I said, well, here's his short version of an introduction after my absolutely hideously lengthy 3-minute introduction. I am such a wonderful person. However, let's get in and see what we've got. If we just type in Windows here, we should be getting... Oh god, what is happening? Sound Blaster 16 emulation, all that shit. There we go. Oh yes, this is what we remember. This is what we had to work with in those days, kids. I see Alan even has his own background screen here. Microsoft has combined the strengths of its 3 most powerful operating systems to create its next generation operating system, Windows CE, Windows ME, and Windows NT, to form Windows Cement. As hard as a rock and as dumb as a brick. Anyway, this is the old program manager. It doesn't have anything in it right now. It is expressly built just to run these old games. So I'm just going to hit run, browse, and see what we've got under games. Look at all of this. Holy Christ. Now, I was actually involved in making some of these games, not in the programming sense, but I actually made the music for some of them. So I know that Eureka here, Eureka Trash Pickup, I did the music for that one. And I'm told, I think Orat, one of these is Orat Soccer. I did the music for that, and Pinkins, I did the music for that one as well. And there's one here called Escape from Vohal's Asteroid. It's got to be in there somewhere. Anyway, so let's just start from the start and let's see what Astro Chicken 3D, pretty sure that's the one that this one is. See what that's all about. Well, not a shit ton is happening. Off to a flying start. Okay, let's try the next one. Let's see if AN wants to work. There we go. Just put that into a bigger window so you can see. That's the that's the Astro Chicken music we know and love, sampled directly from Space Quest 3, I'm sure. Use the arrow keys to move and shift to shoot. Your goals are described at the start of each episode. Click to begin. That I shall. Oh god. Episode 1, The Great Escape. Your objectives: escape from your captured ship. Click to continue. You control these with the mouse, but you have to click every once in a while. Also, I distinctly remember that piece of music. I wrote that music. I recognize it. And... oh, it actually does work. Oh god. Oh god, what is oh shit, what is happening? The screen scrolling is so weird. Oh, because that messes with my head, how the top stays still and the bottom stays still and then the background scrolls. Oh god. I do, however, also remember this music. I wrote this music as well. I can recognize it. This is me composing this music at my old high school. Jesus, I had a synth rock fetish back then. Oh god. What the fuck just happened? I did not see that coming. Let's see if we can get far enough. You're not gonna fool me. You can't shoot. Also, that looks like the Super Mario pipe, doesn't it? Ah, you cannot fool me, Sonny Jim. Alright, here you go. You can't fuck with me, sir. I guess he could. I just took 2 hits. Fly, little feathery bastard! Ah! Did I just get hit twice? You son of a bitch. I'll never get through the boss now. I was never any good at arcade games. Ah, god damn it. Well, that's fucking it. Well, I can get through these first bits pretty easily. Just fly around in a little fat circle, and then this fucking thing shows up. Just have to stay ahead of him. Can't hit me. That's a cheap shot move. Am I supposed to shoot him? Am I supposed to do anything? I fucking suck at this shit. Oh god. I'll just stay down here. Fuck. Maybe I won't. Okay, I really wish I could just get past this first fucking level. I just want to see level 2. Fuck. Oh, fuck it. Never mind. Never mind. I'm done. Quit. Well, that was interesting. I can't get past the first level. Fuck it. Okay, let's see what else we got. That was AN. Let's see what AP2 is. I wonder what happened to AP1. Astro Paul 2, fried or roasted. Click here to continue. Continue? I didn't do anything. You're the chicken Astro Paul. You, the chicken Astro Paul, fly through space, Araki's fighting monster, on your mission, which you will learn at the start of each episode, which in time will be to penetrate the Gazipazoid novelties building. Sure. And toast them. Press Q to quit. Just in case you couldn't be fucked. Alright. Goliath Puke threat. Escape Paulus, again, but harder this time. Escape the Goliath attack, penetrate Goliath, and frez the crew. Well, a frezum I shall. Jesus! This dude does not move fast. Look at the... What the hell is up with the very, very sparse background? And I can't move away from these. Laser blast. This dude moves so slowly. How am I supposed to do? I don't do arcade, I don't do top-down shooties, and I definitely don't do things where the fucking shots can outrun me. I just took 3 laser blasts up my feathery ass, and I don't feel good about it. Boom. How is anyone supposed to do this? Can I flap my wings? Can I do anything? No, all I can do is just sit there and fucking take it. That was it. Wait, did I pass? I think I did. How did I do that? What am I supposed to do? Can I shoot? I'm trying every fucking key. All the Goliath is doing is just batting me over the head. I don't know what I just did. And neither does the game, apparently. Oh. Get that KFC off the ship, janitor. Am I actually beating this game just by kamikazing the fuck into this thing? What is happening right now? Court, I think you're stuck in a loop here. You know what? It's been real. I think we'll just move on to a different one. Oh good, more Astro Chicken. This one's just called Astro. I wonder what the hell's up with this. Oh. I recognize this music as well. Astro Chicken versus Miss Astro Chicken. I don't recall working on this game, but I do remember writing this piece of music. I actually remember I wrote 4 different types of Astro Chicken pieces of music, and actually learned how to play the Astro Chicken theme on the keyboard. Oh, the misspent youth. Yep. These are the passwords to get to the levels to play on. Okay, cool. Can I just play? Let me play. So the password is Astro. Nope. Oh. Astro Cup. Oh, there you go. So I guess this is kind of a two-player game. Yeah, I control Astro here with the arrow keys, and the other Astro, Miss Astro, with the WASD keys, which is bound to cause some confusion as they are on opposite sides of the keyboard. But okay, how do I do anything? Oh, I can drop eggs. Cool. How does Miss Astro drop eggs? Or anything indeed. Tap E R T. What just happened? I pressed G. Is that like a time bomb or something? What did I just do? Here, come on. You wanna get busy? Wanna get busy and freaky? Give us a smooch. Give us a smooch. No? Can't smooch. I have no idea what's going on. I won. That wasn't very nice of me, but I did it. Oh, good. Oh god, he moves fast. What the fuck is up? I can nearly go out the frame of the fucking game. Oh, depending on which direction I push, that's where I fire my... Oh god. Well, I imagine this game is a lot more fun with two players. Oh, good. Now we're on, now we're on Ortega. That's a hard phrase to say. Jesus, there is a lot of momentum to this guy. I am just wiping the floor with poor little Missy. Oh, great. Now we're on Phleebhut. You know what? I think we've seen all that there is to see here. I do remember writing one more piece of music for this game, and it was sort of a, western, country western type version of the Astro Chicken theme. I think Thank God is not actually in here. Oh god, how much fucking Astro Chicken bullshit do I have to put up with? Astro 2? What is this shit? More Astro Chicken. Why? Why? Dodge the asteroids? Okay, sure. Jesus Christ. Oh, I can just remain stationary and it doesn't actually hurt me. I'll just stay here. Oh, wait, that actually did hurt me. Can I try that again? Okay, Astro Chicken 2. I'll just stay here. Oh boy. Ooh boy. I'm so bad at figuring out patterns, and it should be quite simple. Also, the hit detection in this is understandably a bit primitive. Oh my fucking god! Press shift to shoot! I would be delighted. Can someone play? Fuck. Alright, didn't see that coming. I am kind of... I'm almost sure that this is made by... Yes, Chris Giroux. Yes, good old Chris. Now, Chris, he wrote a lot of these click-and-play games, and he was a good friend of mine back in the ye olden days. He still is, and he's on Twitter as well. And I remember I wrote a lot of MIDI music for his games, so I'm pretty damn sure that the rousing rendition of the Space Quest theme in this game is also made by me in my high school's music room after school hours. I used to come home at like 6 or 7 in the evening because I'd spent a lot of time after school just being locked inside that fucking music room, just playing around with the synthesizer. I've fucking had it with this too. And I'm just so piss poor at all of these games, it's amazing. It's really... Okay, last fucking Astro Chicken game, here we go. Astro Paul 1. Hello, I'm Plorbius E Genetics, hope you have fun playing this game. Didn't I just play this? No, I did not. Grade A goodness, click here to continue. I didn't do anything. Okay, it's Astro Paul again, I see. Ah, he's even slower in this one! How am I supposed to dodge anything? Same fucking background, too, with the little foresty things from Phleebhut in Space Quest 3. Jesus fucking Christ. I mean, these things appear randomly at the top of the screen, and I'm just being very lucky right now dodging them. Because I move at about a snail's pace, which is interesting seeing as I am, in fact, airborne, and should be able to, you know, circumnavigate these with relative ease, you would think. Starting to miss that other Astro Chicken game, to be perfectly honest. Oh, I did something. I must have passed the first level. Oh, duel with the SES Eureka. Now, can I fire? Can I do anything? Maybe I should be reading the instructions or something, but I guess I'll just dodge. I got sucked into... Holy Christ. I got sucked into the SES Eureka like the piece of trash I am. Captain, I have the strangest feeling we're gonna have KFC for lunch today. What is it with this game and KFC? Or these games, I suppose. Who made this? Who, in fact, made this? Oh, that's delightfully non-helpful, isn't it? Oh, and off it fucks. I think I did it. I did. What in the... Oh, these are Pestulon skull fighters. These are moving way too fast for me to dodge. How did this mad person ever expect anyone to do this? I don't know, and I don't intend on ever finding out. Ow. Can I just go in a corner somewhere? They'll never find me down here. Except they can also shoot. Oh, jeez, I just come out the other side. Oh, well, I'll just stay here then. Fuck you. Ow, it got me anyway. You know what? Fuck this. Fuck it up the anus. Or foul. Or cloaca, in fact. Okay, finally we're out of Astro Chicken territory. Let's just see what Deltora is. Because this is ringing a very vague bell. Language, I can do it. This application was created in true high color mode. Running it in 256 color mode may result in slower loading times. Okay. It also did a fucking number on the sound, didn't it? Welcome to Deltora Disaster. Before you run the game, I recommend you have your monitor on a resolution of whatever the shit. Cool. Let's go, people. Let's make some disaster happen. I think we're off to a very good start in that respect. Wilco Games. Oh, this is... Well, there's music coming out, but it's only coming out of the left channel, but hey, I'm cool with that. Look at this. This is some production. 1998. Dralian Disaster. Thought this was the Deltora Disaster. Okay, cool. This game is set in Space Quest 1, the Sarian Encounter. The Sarians know about Roger's mission. That's my music. I remember writing this. I don't know where the hell they got this from. Who made this game? I can't tell. There's no menu. Oh well. They have called in ships from all over the galaxy. Vohol, Scumsoft, Sharpay, even the Latex Babes. It's your mission to destroy these ships. You will use the Dralian battle cruiser. We know that where there's a Wilco, there's a way, and Roger's got half a mind to do it. These are all quotes from the back of Space Quest boxes. Okay. Arrow keys control the ship. Shift fires a torpedo. Let's fucking go. I suck at it already. Oh my god, I can go anywhere. Oh, this is that little ship. Oh, what the fuck am I doing? This is that little ship from the opening of Space Quest 1 VGA. Health! Because Lord knows I needed that. I didn't do this music, so I don't know. I don't know where this guy got my music from. Hell, I don't even care, really, but... And I was absolutely just excited to have my music in games at the time. I thought that was the coolest thing ever, and it still is, frankly. And I don't think I've ever seen this game before. And it looks really good. This is one of the better looking games of the Klik&Play era. My playing of it leaves a lot to be desired. Oh, cool, it just kicked into the Astro Chicken theme. Also, the asteroids look like tiny little butts. I am dead in a second. Yes, I am down to 0 lives. And I just... even when there are no ships around, I just take the... These ships are so tiny. I'm sorry. Why did I hit continue? That was horrible. Wow. Okay, now we're getting into something good. Now we're getting into Eureka Trash Pickup, and this is the game I remember the most fondly from this era. It's made by Chris Giroux, once again. Giroux or Giroux? I never bothered to ask. It was all text back then. I think there's a bug in the Windows 3.1 emulation. All the music is only coming out of the left channel. Is my sound card fucking up? What's going on? Hang on, Mo. We have to fix this. Ah, there we go. That's much better. Now, like I said, this is the game I was really looking forward to because it was, I think it was one of the last games made with Klik&Play. It doesn't say when. But it was the big project I worked on. I did a bunch of original music for this, and Chris Giroux really did all he could with this game. It was the pinnacle of Klik&Playness. Actually, the other game I just saw was pretty damn good. But of the games that I know of, this is the one that we really... I think I also did this logo in... what the hell was that called? Paint Shop Pro. Like an old version of Paint Shop Pro. Maybe. I don't know. Maybe Chris did this one on his own. I can't remember. I just remember dicking around with, the lightning effects and all this stuff. Fuck it. Let's get into it. Alright. Collect the garbage by using the arrows. Now... this music is primitive as all shit for the time, but I was really super proud of it. The only problem is you finish these levels way sooner than, the music gets going, and also there's a 2-second pause, because the Windows 3.1 program I used to sequence the music in always left this 2-second pause at the start of tracks, and I did not know how to get rid of them. This kind of sucks, actually. I was super proud of this shit back in the 90s. I'm gonna guess 1998 is my guess. Alright, we're gonna pick up some torpedoes here. I'm gonna blast star bases. There you go. All these star bases can fuck right off. We have done our StarCon DD thing. Dodge the drone while collecting shit. You're starting to see a pattern here. There's a lot of dodge this, shoot this, and all this shit, but there's also some really... Okay, cadet, listen up. You've done your training. I've got no choice but to send you out to do the dirty work. Hope you enjoyed. It sure suits you. Ha ha. Well, fuck you. A lot. Alright. Oh, shit. Now stuff is moving as well. Also, you can't tell when you're getting hit. Fuck. Just brings me all the way back to the start. Well, joke's on you. I know the password. Was it Blatz? Yeah, there you go. Like I said, some games got really inventive with this shit. Ah, fuck! I suck at this. God damn it. Okay, you will not get the better of me. Fuck you! I just went mad. Oh god, there's more. Do I have any more, I don't care. I don't care. Don't even know how many torpedoes I have. I just want to collect all of this garbage shit. I think I died. I didn't pick up the fucking torpedoes. I am dead. And doomed, and dead, and dumb, and dead. Alright, never mind. That was Eureka Trash Pickup. I had a blast working on this game, and it actually gets even better and better once you get to the later levels. Fuck if I know how to do that. Oh, here's another one from Wilco Games. Let's see if the if the audio is gonna crap out on me again. God, I hope not. Valid missions! This looks pretty good. Mission briefing. Let's hear what we're gonna do. Dodge asteroids, proceed to Phleebhut. Destroy deadly scorpizoids. Oh yeah, sure, these levels are quite challenging. I'm sensing a bit of a mismatch in stuff. Okay, fine, fuck it. New game, let's go. Oh my god, this thing moves like a... Yeah, I think we're good. This one's just called Orat. Orat Soccer VGA. Now, I remember Orat Soccer, the remake. I also remember doing the music for this. It's a very sort of sad sounding music by Josh Cameron, Wilco Games. Now, he was really, really good at what he did. Sadly, the Windows emulator here kind of seems to be messing with his shit. Also, I didn't know when to pan instruments when I was doing these MIDI scores. Anyway, fuck it, I was like 16, 17, 18 years old when I did the music for this shit. And these guys were doing a lot of cool shit. This is actually a soccer game. This is what I meant when I said that these were kind of very inventive with Klik and Play and what you could do with it. This is just a soccer game. I'm not exactly sure how to, because I'm apparently controlling both of these assholes at the same time. But I'm just supposed to stand guard at my goal. The purple Orat has scored a bunch of goals, and that's because when I move this guy out, just scoring goals all the time. Purple Orat wins. Again, a game that is a lot more fun if you're, playing with two people. Music taken from the EGA version by Phleebhut. Now that was the VGA version. Let's check out the original, the one that Chris Giroux did, and which I did the music for. How do I control this dude? He just keeps going up. God damn it. Go down. Do something. Do something. Fuck. I can only move this guy up. Oh well. God damn it, this is not Arkanoid. What the fuck are you doing? I guess I won. I can hold down keys on my MIDI keyboard. Also, look at the nice little trophy that he drew in for the blue Orat. Is there any bass on this track at all? Fuck it. Ah, yes, we've been transported to Daventry. Oh yeah, Pinkins on patrol. This is another one of those really, really cool one. Also by Chris Giroux. I'll figure out how to pronounce his name someday. I also remember doing the music for this, and I also remember this was, next to Eureka Trash Pickup, this was his magnum opus. I think he made this one before Eureka Trash Pickup. This was his second to last game. And this dude is just running around in a little fucking circle, just being very excited by something. Let's just check the instructions for once. It was made by Chris Giroux. It's based on Sierra's grandest of quests, the Space Quest. It is in no way supported or endorsed by Sierra. Use cursors to move around and control to use your pliers. It's not complicated. Okay. Make sure to use the fonts included in the zip file, otherwise the text will look funny. Oh yeah, that's right. With the old Windows 3.1 games, you had to have these fonts installed. Obviously, I don't, because this is just a regular old Arial, whatever. Okay, Pinkins, listen up. Your training begins now. Your goal is to pinch each non-moving target. You'll be armed with standard-sized butt pliers. Got it? Good. Get moving. I accept this mission. Vigorously. I shall pinch this fucking person. Yes. There you go. Can I pinch his cock? Cock pinching also works. Look at him do a fancy little jig. To no victory music whatsoever. I think I only did the theme tune or something. Next up, Pinkins, is for you to pinch a single moving target. Again, you'll be armed with standard-sized butt pliers. Remember, if you get hit, it'll still hurt. Now move it! Okay. Well, pinch this fuck. I just pinched his head off. He's now bleeding and dead, and his family misses him. Here's your chance to prove you've got what it takes. Go up against 3 moving targets and pinch them all, if you think you're up to it. I am in a pinching mood, and I shall fucking do it. Although, I just died. Oh, so I did do a game over song, but I didn't do a fucking victory song? God damn it! The first one just gives you no break whatsoever. Fuck! Okay, the first one just comes at you, and you're supposed to click start with the mouse and then have your hand on... Okay, last attempt. How did that knock off 2 of my health? And this one, here you go. I got it. I got it. I got it. What the fuck are you doing on top of the rock, dude? How'd you get up there? That is not a tenable position for a person to be in. Training complete. I did it. Fuzzbuzz is my password, and I shall accept my first mission. We've decided to give you an easy one. Pinkins Intelligence, or Pintel, has been after us for a complete scouting of the forest area. 4 scareens. Simply do that, then report back with your findings. I can fucking do that. Oh, look at this. Now this is... I mean, look at the amount of effort that went... Okay, there's no walk behinds. There's no, it's not like an adventure game engine or anything. It's just a simple little side-scrolly thing. But he really went off to... And look at him pinch. How do I get into the entry tunnel, though? This I want to know. Oh, I'm supposed to click on it. I'm not supposed to click on it? Fine. Well, you and your fabulous cock pincer can go to hell. Oh God! It has violated system integrity and will be terminated. Quit everything. Holy God Almighty. Oh Jesus Christ, again? Okay, so the last 2 games, there are 2 games left now. There were 4 games left when this started, and now everything is just violating itself over and over again. Okay, here's Space Quest Infinity, the second to last game on the list. The Mobbing Edge in Space Quest. I wonder if this is going to make an awful lot of noise when it tries to play digital audio. Never seen this game before, so let's check out the... Okay, I'm gonna get in copyright trouble for this shit. Okay, the instructions told me nothing, and the meaty rendition of Smells Like Teen Spirit was getting a bit on my nerves, so... Anyway, ooh, look! I controlled the Space Quest 6 shuttle. Collect the trash, avoid the asteroids. Well, which one are the asteroids and which one are the trash? The trash must be these, Okay, there we go, yeah. Why am I using the Deep Ship 86 shuttle to pick up trash? Oh god, bad luck. Holy sh... You are not fucking kidding. Okay, let's do that again. Okay, I can do this. It's all about skillful maneuvering. Also, this giant-ass sprite is just a bit unruly, but there we go. Now avoid shit. Okay. Sure, I can do that. No problem. There you go. Destroy the trash. Space to fire. Okay, fine. Oh, now the sound effects work. Okay, collect cargo without getting hit, obviously. 1 hit, you're dead. Yeah, I'm about done with that. These games are... Josh Cameron's games are fantastically well done, especially for the time that they were done in. But, dear God, it's messing with my head. Okay, final game, and it is... a game that has yet to identify itself because it's running in full screen in Windows. That's a new one. And also Rogers is gliding back and forth. And that was about it. It just fucking crashed on me again. Yeah. Well, that was it. That was really it. That was, those were the Klik&Play Space Quest fan games, at least the ones that Alan Luckachina sent me. And thank you so much, good sir, for sending those to me. I will, of course, as I mentioned, have your full introduction up on the channel so people can peruse it and enjoy the nostalgia that you've accumulated for us. Thank you so much. The video was already getting a bit long-winded, so I had to cut out huge chunks of that. Very sorry about that. And for your pleasure, I have linked in the description below to a zip file where you can download and play these games yourself. It's going to take a little bit of tinkering, maybe. It does include DOSBox, and it includes a setup that's, for me at least, was quite easy to use. You just have to mount the correct drive and then type in Windows, and off you fuck. But I don't know. If you've never messed around with DOSBox, it's going to get a little complicated. Anyway, if you've never messed around with DOSBox, chances are you're not very interested in this shit anyway. So, at any rate, the links to these games are in the description. Thank you so much, Alan, for bringing this nostalgia trip back to me and reminding me just how fucking awful I am at arcade games. Even back in the day, when I was writing music for these games, I could not, for the life of me, beat any of the levels. I remember Chris having to send me passwords to all the levels in Eureka Trash Pickup just so I could see the different levels. Because otherwise I would have no way to, hear the music I'd done for that game. So anyway, well, unless I could, just play back the fucking MIDI files I did. Anyway, thank you so much for watching. Please like, subscribe, do whatever you kids do. Do leave me a comment because I really truly love the comments. I hope you've enjoyed this half as much as I did. If you did, then please leave a comment just saying, I enjoyed it. If you did not, then, I don't know, leave a comment saying that you didn't. Okay, anyway, fuck it. I'll see you around the Chrono Stream.